They were riding home from dinner, a 9 months pregnant girl and the father of her unborn daughter. It should have been a quiet night, just two young parents heading back home. But it wasn't quiet, because seconds later, someone rose up from the back seat, wrapped a cord around her throat. She fought for her life and her baby's life inside that moving car. But to understand how we got here, we have to go back. She was only 18, beautiful, sweet, and constantly bullied by jealous girls who hated how she carried herself. School was a battlefield, fights, rumors, tension. It drained her until she finally dropped out in the 10th grade. Job Corps didn't work out either. Nothing in her life felt stable. She was trying, but life kept knocking her down. Until one day, something changed. She met a boy on a city bus, Andre, 19, playful, the kind of boy who makes a girl feel seen. They clicked instantly, a spark, a feeling of finally being wanted, and like most teenage love, it burned fast. Too fast. She got pregnant only months later, and she was thrilled. She dreamed about her daughter, about being a mother, about starting fresh. But Andre wasn't ready. He denied her, rejected her, pulled away every chance he got. Still, she held on to hope, held on to the idea of a family, and surprisingly, toward the end of her pregnancy, Andre started showing up again. He even went with her to the ultrasound. They were having a girl. For the first time in a long time, she felt like maybe everything was finally coming together. 9 months pregnant. She was due any day. On April 23rd, she left home to get dinner. Her mom expected her back soon, but the next morning her room was empty. Her phone went straight to voicemail. Her mother panicked. By late morning she called 911. Only hours later, miles away, a man walking his dog stumbled onto a horrifying sight. A young woman, face down in mud, half naked, stabbed, beaten, and brutally strangled. Her baby girl, still inside her, had injuries too. It was her, the girl who had been so excited to become a mother, was gone. Detectives immediately went to the last person she was with, Andre. He lied instantly, said he hadn't seen her since Wednesday, said he knew nothing, said he had nothing to do with it. But the evidence said otherwise. Restaurant workers confirmed they saw him with her that night. A server remembered the two of them interacting, but something felt off. And Andre's car, it was too clean, suspiciously clean. Detectives also found blood by the passenger door, and then came the biggest clue of all. His phone pinged near the area where she lived, around 10 p.m., but by 11:30, his phone pinged again, right next to the muddy field where her body was found. She never drove herself there. Someone took her. Someone followed that exact path with her phone. Detectives were led to a second person, Andre's girlfriend of 2 years. He had been seeing both women at the same time. She claimed she was with him the night she went missing all night, that they were together from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., that she knew nothing, but her story kept changing. And when police applied pressure, the entire truth cracked open. She confessed. She said she hid in the trunk of Andre's car, said she waited in the trunk while they had dinner, said jealousy had been eating her alive for months. months. The two girls had been going back and forth on social media, and she hated Andre's unborn child's mother. She said she watched Andre attack her, strangle her, beat her, stab her. She said she was terrified, hiding, but detectives knew. She wasn't hiding, she was helping. This wasn't a moment of rage. This was organized murder, jealousy, obsession, and rage, wrapped into a deadly plan. Here's what really happened. After dinner, while the young mother was sitting in the car, Andre played a song, her cue to attack. The girlfriend slipped from the back seat, wrapped a charger cord around her neck, pulled. The girl fought for her baby, for her life, for even one more breath, but she didn't stand a chance. Andre joined in, punching her in the stomach, hitting her face, stabbing her, and together they dumped her body in a park, removed her clothes to make it look like a sexual assault. They tried to stage it, cover it, erase it, but the truth always leaves marks. If any of this story feels familiar, don't wait for the ending. Leave before it writes itself.